Secret document reveals Tesla plans with NIO. NIO stock to pump 1,000%. Considering that Tesla is the competitor of China's electric vehicle company, who wouldn't enjoy a good fight when there are two powers in the world involved, right? Now, let's not get too caught up in politics and get back to the point at hand. We have a top secret document in our hands that claims Tesla is plotting major things with NIO in order to pump up the price of NIO stock by 1,000%. So hey viewers, welcome back to Finance Insight. Today, we're back with an amazing secret that will definitely fill you with wonder. Today, we're going to talk about whether there is a partnership going on between Tesla and NIO, or if this is the best time to invest in NIO stocks. And if yes, then how much money should we have going into NIO? And if not, then how long should we wait to invest in it? For getting answers to all of these questions, let's get into the video without any further ado. And please hit that bell icon and subscribe to the channel so you get every single update. See, the most recent coronavirus outbreak in China is wreaking havoc on the country's automobile production and sales, complicating matters even further for industry titans like NIO. According to the China Passenger Car Association, the latest outbreak of the deadly virus will last into May, resulting in a 20% to 40% increase in production loss. Isn't that a huge structure? Due to supply chain bottlenecks, areas where the virus has made a comeback are being quarantined. Vehicle sales fell by more than 40% in the first 2 weeks of April, according to the CPCS. NIO strives for a faster electric vehicle market. The Chinese EV startup is introducing a potential Model Y competitor to the market while dealing with supply issues. Is NIO stock a good investment right now? On June 15th, NIO's new product will be available. The ES7, a 5-seater electric SUV based on an improved, highly automated driving architecture, is the most likely candidate. NIO expects to begin deliveries in late August, following a delay caused by China's COVID lockdowns. Market observers predict that the ES7 will compete in China with Tesla's Model Y and BMW's X5L SUV. On June 9th, NIO reported net losses for the first quarter that were significantly lower than expected. Revenue increased by 24%, barely outpacing EV deliveries, which increased by 28.5%. However, due to weak EV delivery guidance for the current quarter, NIO shares have seen a flurry of price target reductions. The electric vehicle manufacturer, on the other hand, reported an increase in manufacturing and deliveries beginning in June. NIO and XPeng have been added to a list of foreign companies facing blacklisting by the Securities and Exchange Commission if their records are not open for U.S. scrutiny by May. Li Auto Company stock was already on the list. Nonetheless, NIO intends to gradually roll out that service in global markets, and once they have a large enough global reach to impact, this should be a unique selling point for NIO, helping to differentiate its offerings from those of most competitors. This could lead to significant market share gains, so I wouldn't be surprised if NIO grows rapidly in the coming years. However, obvious tailwinds from economic expansion for a company or industry do not always translate into massive share price gains. NIO, like all automakers, will operate in a capital-intensive, cyclical economy with low average margins. This isn't to say that NIO doesn't have long-term potential. However, investors should keep in mind that while EV sales are rapidly increasing, a home run isn't guaranteed when investing in NIO or other EV stocks. Now see these 4 reasons why NIO is worth buying and holding. NIO's fourth quarter earnings, which were released after the market closed on Thursday, did not elicit the reaction that the company's ardent fans had hoped for. The level of selling in NIO stock that occurred following its earnings report appears to be unreasonable. Those who are dissatisfied, for example, should remember that the earnings report is for the fourth quarter, which was hampered by manufacturing troubles. Volumes were impacted since the company had to modify its production line to handle new vehicles set to debut in 2022. Now, don't expect a 180-degree turnaround in the first quarter. The corporation has encountered problems in the current quarter, which finishes later this week. To mention a few, February's normal downturn in China, a limited supply chain, and a fresh COVID-19 rise in some parts of China. So, is it time to throw the towel in on NIO stock? Not quite. Moving on to reason number 1, break even and profitability should boost NIO stock. Following a streak of losses, NIO may be on track to break even in approximately 2 years. On the results call, NIO's founder and CEO William Li stated that the firm hopes to break even in the fourth quarter of 2023 and attain profitability in 2024. Tesla required around 18 years to achieve full-year profitability in 2021, whereas NIO expects to do it in 10 years. Reason number 2 is NIO's vehicle margin is still growing, hence this can be the golden opportunity to invest in it. NIO said that their vehicle margin increased 370 basis points year-on-year to 20.9% in the fourth quarter. This was also an improvement above the previous quarter's margin of 18%. The increase in margins is impressive because it occurred despite supply limitations that are driving up input costs. The introduction of new batteries resulted in increased income per car and cost savings. Lee stated on the results call that the new 75 kilowatt-hour lithium iron phosphate and nickel manganese cobalt hybrid battery chemistries aided margin expansion. Reason number 3, not much impact from supply constraint. On the results call, NIO stated that it has the potential to create 240,000 units per year in 2022. The business also stated that it is collaborating with its battery manufacturing partner, Contemporary Amperex Technology, to develop new battery cell production lines. This increased capacity at CATL will offer enough battery capacity to satisfy the company's production targets for 2022. However, the business warned that chips could be an issue. It anticipates a 10% deficit of the over 1,000 semiconductors used in its vehicles. NIO feels that increased chip prices have been factored into their internal margin estimates. Reason number 4, NIO is on the cusp of strong product momentum. On Monday, March 28th, the business began shipping the ET7 as promised. During the results call, Lee expressed optimism about the model's adoption, which is based on the company's NT2 platform. The test drive to order conversion rate exceeds our expectations, Lee said, which gives us tremendous confidence in the competitiveness of NT2. NIO has 2 more items in the works that will be released in 2022. One of them's the ET5, a mid-size vehicle introduced by the Shanghai-based business during its NIO Day 2021 event in December. The vehicle, according to Lee, is a perfect blend of NIO's supercar DNA and the notion of design for autonomous driving. The model will be delivered starting in September. The third vehicle, the ES7, would be NIO's first SUV based on the NT2 platform. According to reports, the ES7 will be released in April and will be accessible by 2022. The business intends to market this type as a mid-size 5-seater SUV. Is NIO stock a buy now? Fundamentally, NIO's financial situation is improving after debt and liquidity concerns weighed on the stock. It has reduced losses while increasing income. New electric vehicles and global expansion bring additional room for expansion. However, the EV battles are heating up. Following the chip problem, battery supplies could be an even bigger headache for EV stocks in general, while NIO's aspirations to enter the battery market may provide some protection. After taking a beating due to threats of delisting in the United States and China's COVID lockdowns, NIO stock has a long road to recovery. Check back for updates on this intriguing and rapidly growing EV stock. Just one more thing, guys. How many of you think that BYD and NIO are the next Tesla? Please let me know in the comments section below. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you press that bell icon too so you never miss any updates. Thanks for watching!